Right, what is up guys? Welcome to another video. As you can see, we're here at the gym again, obviously, what else? And today we're gonna hit some shoulders. It's gonna be a good session. I'm gonna try to keep it simple, but I said I'm gonna try because the machines here are insane. But I also want to give you guys a session that you can try out. So that's what I said. I'm gonna try to keep it basic, but hey, it's gonna be a good session anyway. And yeah, without further ado, let's go. All right, so of course, before every session, we're gonna get some pre-workout. All right, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'll just do 2 scoops of this, just for the flavor and a little bit of energy, you know. Normally, I always also take some pump, you know, a pump product, the Crank Pump Pro from Ezen. But I've been here for already 2 weeks and I ran out. So I don't have it anymore, I wish, but I need to order again or find a way to get my pump here because I'm still here for like a week or so and I just need my supplements, you know. This is kind of like iced tea with a little bit of energy in it. It's actually called Boost Tea, you know, because it tastes like iced tea, but then with different flavors. There's caffeine in it, theanine, and some other good stuff. Man, it's so loud in here, but you know, I have to say, in this gym you don't need any headphones or something because the music is always on point. Like right now, it's the time that they're playing the World Cup on the big screens here, but fortunately they're not playing it right now, so we got good music. All right, so of course we're gonna start with a little bit of a warming up because you wanna be warmed up properly before you're gonna hit some heavy weights because you don't wanna injure yourself. So I usually do about 2 to 3 sets of these. Then you can do them also like this, you know, just to warm up the joints properly. And then I think the plan is to start with a side delt today, a side delt exercise, because as I always say, that's obviously the biggest part of the shoulder. So you want to focus on that first. That's going to really give you that 3D look. So, and that's what we're after, of course, because we want to look aesthetic. So I think we're going to start with a cross cable side raise. I'm going to try to not use too many machines, as I said before, so you guys can try this out actually. And I don't know, I just prefer cable over dumbbells because the tension is so much better. You have constant tension on the cable machine. And when you're doing it with dumbbells, when you get lower, the tension is almost gone, if that makes sense. So that's why I try to stick more to cables and maybe machines if they have a good one. Then we're gonna work our way back to the rear delts. And then we're gonna do one for front delts. So yeah, it's gonna be one. I'm already sweating from the pre-workout, but I love it, you know, because it's warm here, you sweat a lot, you get a good pump, you have visible veins. Like back at home in the Netherlands, it's so cold and it's really hard to actually start up your session because you don't really feel motivated. It's cold, you have to warm up your joints like very good before. And here it's warm, you do 1 or 2 warming up sets and you're ready to go. And this place is awesome, by the way. Like this gym is probably one of the best gyms I've ever been in. All right, so we're gonna start off with a cable cross side raise. I'm gonna put this thing a little higher, so not all the way to the ground, but a little higher because then the tension just feels different. I feel that there's a better tension on the side delts. So it depends. You can put it here. You can put it also in the middle. When you put it in the middle, it's kind of the same as when you're doing one from the ground, but you're leaning like this, you know, what also a lot of people do. But you don't actually need to do it leaning, because you can also put it a little higher, and that causes the same tension, if that makes sense. So that's why I like to just put it somewhere like between, all the way down and in the middle. That just feels best for me. Of course, first we're gonna just do a light warming up set to just warm up the side delts, and then we're gonna increase the weight and start with the working sets. All right, feeling good, feeling good. That was kind of heavy, but I'm trying to aim for, like, I really like the higher rep ranges on these exercises, especially side delts and rear delts. I really prefer the higher rep ranges. So let's say between 15 and like 25 reps even. So really making that part of the shoulder burn while keeping a good form, because I always say form is always more important than weight. If your form is shit, decrease the weight, work on your form, work on your mind-muscle connection, and actually try to feel the muscle working, if that makes sense. You know, if you're, let's say for example, you're working on your side delts and you're doing an exercise and you don't even feel it in that part, then you just have to think logically, hey, am I maybe doing something wrong? Am I maybe incorporating my traps too much? You know, shrugging it up like this. If your form is not on point, you also have a higher risk of injuring yourself. And when you injure yourself, you're going to be out of the gym for weeks, you're going to lose progress, all that kind of stuff, you know? So there's just more to it than just lifting heavy weights, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going to do 4 sets in total, 4 working sets. I'm trying to keep the rest times between sets between 60 and 90 seconds. And as I said, rep range between 15 and 25. But I'm going to put all this information on the screen anyway, so you can use it.
Holy shit, man. That looked like intensity.
That was intense, yeah.
What are you looking for?
2 of the same dumbbells, because these dumbbells are always a mess. So we're gonna do a reverse dumbbell fly. So I usually just lean forward like this. I see a lot of people do a rear dumbbell fly like this. So they keep the dumbbells like vertically, and they just do like this. But I don't really like that, because I really feel that my traps are working a lot. So what I usually do is I row it back, kind of like this, and you can really see that my rear delt is flexing this way. And the thing is, the muscle fibers also are going in the same direction. So that's why I feel it better. If you're doing it like this, it's not exactly in the same way as the muscle fibers are going. But if you roll it back like this, the squeeze is even better. And you can really isolate the rear delt without really using your traps to get the weight up. So the thing is, what I really focus on is trying to keep my shoulders forward, like pinned forward, because you don't want to do this. You don't want to move your whole upper body and flex your upper back. So keep your shoulders like this and only move from your shoulders like this. That's how you really isolate the rear delt. And man, bum is pretty good after the first set.
So how much kg is that?
This is 12.5. Yeah. Like honestly, I don't really look at the weight, how much I'm lifting, because you can use any weight. You can use any weight and make the exercise harder in some kind of way. For example, I can do this one with 12.5 kgs, but I can also decrease the weight to 7.5 kgs, slow the reps down, maybe incorporate a pause at the top, and that's another way to make the exercise harder, and also a good way to actually apply progressive overload in the gym. So it's not only about going heavier in weights, because with certain muscle parts you cannot really do that. Like shoulders are a very small muscle part, so you're not going to be able to do 40 kgs side raises with dumbbells. You know, that's insane. I mean, if you can do that, then I need your secret, because I would love to know, but it's just almost impossible, you know. So you really need to find other ways to make the exercise harder, to increase the time under tension, because that's one of the most important things. Man, I'm sweating, it's crazy.
So what's next?
Next we're gonna do one for front delts. I'm not sure if we're gonna do, like, dumbbells feels good, but I also really want to try a machine. And we can do a machine because most gyms have at least one machine for front delts, you know, just a shoulder press machine. So I think I'm gonna do a machine press, and I'm gonna explain why I really like to do machines for front delts. Bro, this place is so huge. Like, walking from one machine to another one, that's already your cardio session, you know, that's done. So you don't even need to care about cardio. You just do it automatically. Let me feel. Yeah, this should work. All right, this machine feels pretty good. Just first you need to find your place, if that makes sense. Because you have all these settings here. So you need to set it up for, like, your preference. But yeah, this should be good. This one feels pretty good. And yeah, as I said, the reason why I also like to use machines is because you are fixed in place. So it's so much different than doing a dumbbell shoulder press, because with dumbbells, obviously you want to go heavy, because with front delts I usually try to stick to like a 10 to 15 rep range. So I need to go heavier in weight. But the thing is, with dumbbells, you need to pick them up, then like throwing them up like this, positioning yourself in your seat, and while doing that you are already losing some strength. And compared to this machine, you just sit down, grab the things and start your set. So you're not losing any strength in between, like, setting yourself up. So, and the thing is also with machines, it's very hard. I'm not gonna say impossible, because I've seen some crazy things in the gym, but it's very hard to actually injure yourself, because you can only move the machine in one way. You cannot push it this way, not this way, only this way in which the machine is set up. So that's also another thing. If you're a beginner, if you're, let's say, your first couple of weeks in the gym, just try to use some machines. Build up that mind-muscle connection. Actually try to feel your muscles working. And then you can try to do more advanced stuff. You can do a barbell overhead press, a dumbbell overhead press, an Arnold press, whatever. You can always switch it up. I don't like to stick to the same exercises over and over again. Of course, that's good when you do it a couple of weeks, because you can track your progress, see if you're getting stronger on these exercises. But like, I just like to switch it up. You know, it's more enjoyable for me. I see more progress, and yeah, I just like to keep it fun. right, so as you saw, that was not like regular tempo. I tried to slow it down on the way down, on the eccentric part of the movement, and then be more explosive up. And I also like to pause it at the bottom for a second. Just as I said before, that's increasing the time under tension. I could go heavier on this one. Of course, I could add another plate and just do regular reps, but I just like to play around with the time under tension, with the tempos, incorporating a pause in there. So it just you have to make it hard for yourself. When you go to the gym and you leave the gym feeling like you have a little more energy left, you haven't worked hard enough. So you need to go out of the gym with a feeling like, wow, I really had a good session. I really just feel destroyed. That's how I leave, how I try to leave the gym every single day. So I've been trying to make a YouTube video for the last 2 weeks, but I just didn't get to it. Like, I'm so busy, and like finally I have a guy that can help me out.
Guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's so great. What are you doing, legs?
Legs, yeah.
Oh
Legs,
man,
yeah.
I wish you good luck. I really wish you good luck.
It's something I really love now.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, the beginning was also on like an excuse to don't do it.
Yeah, of course.
Now, bro, it's like I do it 2 times a week.
Yeah, bro, your quads and stuff is amazing, man. It's but also
Yeah. What about you?
I'm doing some shoulders.
So that's
Shoulder.
right. Yeah. Something on the ring. We're on stage, no?
Probably next year.
Yeah.
I would say next year. Now I really had a lot of things to focus on,
Yeah.
so I couldn't really focus on my training and being on prep
Yeah.
properly. But yeah, I really want to try it next year.
It's a great experience.
Exactly. Like not even only for like content and stuff, because that's also great, but just from my own experience.
Yeah.
Because exactly, you know, it's one thing to actually get lean for a photo shoot or something, because I stay lean year round anyways.
True.
But to get stage shredded,
That kind of
that's something different.
yeah.
You know, that's really that extra step of dedication.
yourself exactly, and you will know your limits and
Yeah.
which step you reach, and then maybe next time wanna push more. So
Exactly.
it's very great experience and something you can apply in your life in general. So that's
Of
great.
course, there's always like trying to push a little extra. You know, you can always do that. It's just here mentally.
Exactly. It's all
But
about-
yeah, man, I'm not gonna keep you up.
yeah.
Have a good session.
Yeah, you too.
Good to see you, and
see you.
I'll see you around. He's such a great guy. I always see him like at the gym every day, around the same time. This guy really is a big motivation. Like, obviously he's part of the Boolman team, so he's a good friend of mine. But this guy, he's really a big motivation, you know? Even because he has like a disability, bro, this guy looks amazing. He looks amazing. Like, I'm telling you, there's just no reason to not go to the gym, to not be active, to just do something, you know? Because being active, even if it's just doing a little bit of cardio, just be active. It's good for your health, you know? You're gonna live longer. All right, so next up we got a superset. So I just grabbed a pair of dumbbells and we're gonna do standing side raises. We're gonna superset that with a face pull on the skateboard machine. So I guess we're gonna do like a 15 to 20 rep range on these, straight into 15 to 20 reps on this one. I'm gonna keep the rest time between, I would say a minute between sets to just keep the intensity high, you know? Oh, that burns. Man, I really like to to do supersets, especially at the end of my workout, because then you can just give it all, you know? Last 2 exercises, just leave it all at the gym. Just leaving no stones unturned, you know? Yeah, feels amazing. Bum is pretty sick too. That's also good. Oh wow, I'm dizzy. Wow. No, but I was saying that's also good. A little bit of flexing in between sets, you know. All right, next one. Wow. I don't know what's the worst, like the worst burn, but when you have like this burning sensation in your shoulder, like you do not know where to place your arms, you know, you just leave them hanging like this.
Which is the worst muscle group to train for you?
Like the worst muscle group,
Which
I would
burn
say-
hurts the most?
bro, you can make everything burn like crazy, but I would say maybe something for shoulders or of course legs. Like legs is the absolute worst, especially when you do a leg extension or maybe a Bulgarian split squat and you go all the way to failure. Oh man, that's,
Bulgarian split squats.
I hate
I
those.
removed this exercise out of my life because
Bro,
it's too
I hate them with
hard.
my whole heart, you know. I so hate it, but I still do it. You know what they say? Sometimes you have to do things that you need to do instead of what you actually want to do.
Exactly.
You know, because the things that you need are gonna make you grow even better.
People are just not willing to leave the comfort zone.
No, that's it. If you stay in that comfort zone, it's you're not gonna get anywhere, to be honest. You just have to get out of there. Like, and when you reach that new level is gonna be your comfort zone again. So you need to step it up every single time. And that doesn't only apply to the gym. Everything in life.
Exactly.
You know, you can always be a nicer person. You can always be more helpful to someone. You know, it's with everything like that. So, yeah, life is always like this. It goes up and down, up and down. But you really want to make it a steady line up, you know? Life doesn't go like this. Never. You will always have ups and downs. But you want to make sure that you go up. Maybe you have some times that you are a little bit more down, but then you go up again, down, up. But it's like gradually going up. And that's what you want to go for. You really need to try to reach your own best version, you know, with everything.
Do you think you reached your best version yet?
Not even close.
Like body-wise?
Body-wise, no. No, because like I just turned 24. And I still, even after like 6 years of lifting, of heavy lifting with proper form, good nutrition, even after those 6 years, I still have days that I train with people and they teach me something new. And I'm like, wow, I haven't even heard that before. And then I try it and it feels amazing. So I always try to learn from people that have even more experience than I do, you know? Because especially in the gym, but also with everything, you will never know everything. There's always more to learn. And when there's something more to learn, there's always room to improve too, if that makes sense. So, no, I'm nowhere close to where I want to be. To be honest, I don't need to be this I don't need to be a open bodybuilder, massive guy. You know, that's not my goal. I want to be aesthetic, but still be able to do, for example, mixed martial arts, what I like to do from time to time, or just be functional. That's the word what I was looking for. Just try to be functional. I want to look good, I want to be big, but I don't want to be too big that I cannot do something anymore. All right, so that is a wrap on this shoulder workout. It was a good workout, pump was good, energy was good, felt amazing. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys can pick up a thing or two from it. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.